Mike Tomlin has announced that Mason Rudolph is going to be the starter. Is this the end of the Kenny Pickett era in Pittsburgh as a starter?
Wait, is that what he said?
I saw yes, because I saw your note, so I looked it up. But yes, Mason Rudolph is going to be the starter.
Okay, interesting, because initially he said something kind of cryptic where it led me to believe it was going to be Kenny. Okay, so then yes, I do believe that that's the right move. Why would you take the hot hand out? That does not make any sense, especially when we've seen how volatile Kenny can be. Yeah, I think if anything, you have to leave Mason in there. That's what I was going to lead with it. I think Mike Tomlin lost his mind. Thankfully, he didn't.
So it's funny because last week we said playing Mason Rudolph was a mistake, and Steelers fans are in our comments talking, Mason Rudolph's a mistake. Dude, he's been a third string quarterback for how long? Like, regardless of how he's playing now, keep the energy when he has a dud game.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, no, well, if anything, yes, exactly. It's like the lesser of evils approach. Like, it's like you kind of chose the lesser of the evils right now. It's not like you're picking your winner.
So I think it's pretty clear that Matt Canada is a war criminal because Najee Harris looked like the worst football player I've ever seen with Matt Canada at the helm.
Yeah, no, Najee Harris has definitely been the heaviest beneficiary of losing out on Matt Canada.
Yeah, I mean, George Pickens has been playing better as well. I don't know. I just have
that's like a Mason thing. I feel like if anything, that's anything more of a detriment to the Kenny train.
Yeah. It's not looking good for the Steelers right now. Just in terms of like, obviously they're winning games, but my thing is from a chemistry issue. Like, do you going into next year? Like, I feel like there's gonna be some big changes, whether we see it or not, just like kind of how things are run. Like, there's a weird vibe on the Steelers right now, in my opinion.
No, yeah, 100%. Like, I think if anything, it feels like the QB situation needs to be addressed. But then also, there's a lot of things on the O-line. There's a lot of receiving core things. It's like, it's just, and there's guys in defense getting older. You're gonna have to start thinking about replacing sooner than later. Like
TJ Watt, like how, like I know who he is. Like, he is a Hall of Fame player, but how long are you gonna ride that train?
I think the Steelers are gonna be, obviously they're gonna hold on to him as long as they can, and as they should. But it's the thing, if anything, you got to have other guys besides just TJ, because everyone else is getting older. Cam's getting older.
Well, they have fucking Patrick Peterson playing corner.
That's a great point. Yeah, you got Pat people like that's, and not that Joey's not, obviously you got your new corner one, but yeah, exactly. Like, there's a lot of questions, and if even not just questions, there's a lot of answers needed, because there won't even be a question. There will be a spot to be filled, because someone's either going to get too old and not be able to play, you're not paying them. Spots to fill, and Steelers have got to figure it out.
Let's go to Seattle. Geno Smith playing some of his best ball. But my thing is, like, I look at this Seattle team after what they did last year. Seattle's 8-8 right now. I don't really see like the improvement.
No, he's playing. It's the thing too, is like he's playing his best ball, but his best ball this season is over the past 3 weeks. It's 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, and it's not like needle moving numbers. It's like, yeah, he's playing good ball, but
it feels like the Seahawks had like the best position to try to move up and get like a quarterback last year. Like, they have to do something. Bring Russ back.
That's why that's what I'm saying. Like, right now, it's the reality situation is like, that's what I'm saying for a Seahawks fan. It's like, you're in a very odd territory where it's like, you're fun and everybody loves you, but it's like, do you really, like, is there actually any longevity or any hope at a Lombardi?
Right.
Like, ask yourself these serious questions. That's what we've been asking all year. And I think that the whole Geno redemption kind of overshadowed the reality of the team.
Yeah.
Like, what a great story that now everybody forgot that they're a very young defense with an aging offensive core minus the line, and then a QB where do you have faith in them to do the whole thing for you? I don't know. I'm just always the one asking questions here.
Inconsistent on defense as well, I think, is a big problem with them.
Fifth game this season allowing 30+ points.
So,
because then they'll have plenty of games they play really elite.
Right.
It's just they're young. They're too young.
So the Seahawks play the Cardinals next week. So if they win that game and the Packers lose at home to Chicago, the Seahawks will make the playoffs.